Hello friends! Autumn is coming. I know this because it has been raining non-stop for 5 days in a row and cycling outside with a cello on your back is a real pain. But I love a hot mug of tea. To celebrate autumn and because we won't be getting those pretty colored leaves, I thought I'll just make you all read books again. So, hey, here are 6 books that I recommend that you read in autumn. Or any time, but since it's autumn, yeah. This book, Between the Lives by Jessica Shervington, is about a girl who legit has 2 lives. So she has 2 different families, 2 different schools, different friends, kind of different personality. So she switches from one life to another and she only wants one of them. But what can you do? How can you just kill one of yourselves and still keep the other one? It's been a while since I've read this book, like 4 years or so, but I remember that it amazed me a lot because it's a sci-fi. And you're ugly until the age of 15, I believe. And then surgery is performed on you, so you turn pretty and looks kind of like everyone else, but everyone's beautiful, and you go to live in another part of the country with all those people. I don't know, it's just the division between beauty and ugly, and where do you go to live if you don't want to become someone else, if you just want to be yourself. Night Owls is one of my all-time favorite books because it's such a cute love story, and I wish there was a film for this. It's about a girl who likes to draw anatomy, I think it's called, but bodies and stuff. And she meets this boy called Vincent on a bus, and there's just this instant chemistry between them, but it's realistic as well as dreamy and idyllic. She meets Jack, kind of a badass, but he's so lovely, and he paints gold graffiti, and you just have to read it, please. Things We Know by Heart is a really charming book about a girl who lost her ex-boyfriend, and now she's trying to find the guy which his heart was donated to. Still buried in her grief for the loss of her boyfriend, she starts to like this new boy who has her ex-boyfriend's heart inside of him, and she feels really guilty, but it's still so cute. Everything that happens here and the parallel between her first love and this boy. This book, Faceless, just was an eye-opener of how important your looks are. It's about a girl who's burned in a fire and she gets a face transplant, and just how she deals with that when people don't recognize her anymore, when she can't even look herself in the mirror, when she feels guilty for having the face of her now dead girl's body. I don't know. Macy discovers how much her looks shaped her relationships to the world, and she has to redefine her own identity and figure out what lucky really means. When I Was Me is the most recent book I've read, and I loved reading this every night. It's about a girl who doesn't know how she got into this life. Suddenly she just wakes up and everything is different, and she doesn't know why or how this happened, what relationships she had in her other life she doesn't have anymore. She has strange friends that she doesn't remember befriending, and it's just really cool, like when you try to figure out and piece it together, the missing pieces of the puzzle, trying to find out what happened. The Next Together was a book that I couldn't put down. It's set in several different times, from the 1700s and into the future. Catherine and Matthew are destined to be born again and again. Each time they fall hopelessly in love, only to be tragically separated. Maybe the next together will be different. I loved how these 2 people keep meeting again and again, no matter what time they're in, and they always impact historical events. Okay, my mug is turning back to normal. Okay, bye!